Very timely challenges now if you're trying to move a loved one into a senior care facility. Larry Weiss, Lindsay Fleming, they join me once again from Elder Advisors. Larry, you and I were talking about, not only is it about COVID right now that makes things a little bit different, but it's also tax season, and you had a recommendation. I thought it'd be nice if you'd share that.
Well, the recommendation acknowledgement is I'm not a CPA giving tax advice, but the one thing that we run into all the time, and especially this time of year, is especially when families dealing with crisis or trying to, shall we say, position money, is make use of the $15,000 annual exclusion amount that the IRS allows for gifting and tax planning. And that's perfectly fine for tax planning, not so well for Medicaid McNeil policy. That was my throwback to Tammy, the policy for McNeil. Thank you, Tammy. But yeah, that's just not going to work because the state, one of the first questions they ask the law firm that Steve Langdon, our elder law superstar attorney, provides is, he does the application. The first questions they ask is, what gifts or transfers have there been in the last 5 years? And the family says, well, just last month, Grandma gave all 3 kids $15,000 and got rid of $45,000. That's a problem because that's part of the 5-year look back. They're looking for it. It's going to come back on you. So that's not anything we want to do. Now, there are proper strategies where we can better position the money, working within the rules that Mr. Langdon has outlined for us. But that's a big no-no. People do it all the time, and we kind of have to bring it back in because otherwise it's going to cause a problem.
Okay, there's many challenges if you're moving a senior loved one into a senior care facility. So as personal care coordinator, Lindsay, talk a little bit about common issues that people have and the fact that Elder Advisors can help them.
Yeah, absolutely. There are a plethora of nursing facilities available. And for that matter, even outside of nursing facilities, there are assisted living options. There are options in your home. And I think today in our community, our seniors and their working adult children just don't know what's available, what's truly available to them. And I have surrounded myself with partners in this community on both sides of the river for the last 15 years, learning the ins and outs, learning what's available. And so it's about sitting down with an individual and developing an individual plan for that person or for that couple with the ultimate goal that they are living their fullest, best life. I love the slogan, live fully. Larry and I are living every single day, and we want that for our families. We want those for the elders that we serve. So it's all about knowing what's available in the community, which Elder Advisors does, and finding what's best for you and for your family members. And so you get the ball rolling with that by coming into a free consultation with Larry and myself, and absolutely free, sitting down, kind of figuring out where you're at and where you want to be, and Larry and I help work to get you there.
Larry and Lindsay, you have educated me. When you come on the show, I now have a better understanding of some of the layers that you have to deal with here. So let's talk a little bit, and both of you please weigh in. Talk a little bit about, for someone out there who says, I'm a do-it-yourselfer, I'll figure this out. I'll get on the internet, I'll Google it, and I'll figure all of this out. Larry, what would you say to them?
Well, you never want to, much as I think I've heard the attorney say, because, I'm not an attorney giving legal advice, but I think I've heard the attorney say, if you represent yourself, you have a fool for a client. And, it has bigger ramifications with the Medicaid, because I've had families come to me trying to clean up their mess. And one of the messes they create is they're not aware that that old insurance policy that has a $15,000 death benefit, but a $14,550 cash value is a problem. Well, it is, because the most you can have on either state, and this is one where the lines come together, is both Indiana and Kentucky, no more than $2,000 in assets. So if they have a life insurance policy way out here in the world and it has a $15,000 death benefit, but the cash value is over $14,000, that's a problem. And that's what I was alluding to in the earlier segment. Someone files, it takes 3 months to get an answer back, and they're denied because of this life insurance policy. Well, it goes from bad to worse, because now they owe for the 3 months that they thought they were going to have care for October, November, December. Now they're told in January it's a problem. There's an asset. It usually takes them a couple months to get it liquidated. So now they owe for 5 months, Kentucky, and 5 times 7, $35,000 to $40,000. It's not anything you want to navigate yourself. There's competent professionals out there that can help you do this, know one thing and do it well. This is what Elder Advisors does, so you don't go broke in a nursing home, because you don't have to.
Yep. Lindsay, I'm sure you have had people who try to do it themselves, and you have to help them re-navigate things. Let's talk a little bit about the advantages of pre-planning. Maybe mom and dad at this point are doing very well, but down the road, there's going to be an issue, unfortunately. So, Lindsay, speak a little bit to the advantages of maybe giving elder advisors a call before anything happens.
Absolutely. I was having dinner with a very good friend of mine, and she's early 70s, lives independently, is very, very independent. And she said, well, how do you not have to go into a nursing home? How do you not have to go into a nursing home? And I said, the folks that I know that don't have to go into a nursing home called early. They have their finances in order. They have their care plans in order. They know they've called in help into the home early, so they're not in crisis and having to go into the nursing home very rapidly or after an accident or injury or something like that, because they've taken the steps to pre-plan and prepare for that. So it's just so much like anything else that we do from the day-to-days, the things that we really plan, we take our time with, and we're able to put forethought into, always tend to go better than something that it's never going to happen to me. It's never going to happen to me. It's probably going to happen to you. We'll be here for you when that happens, of course, but you may want to consider calling and doing some pre-planning, because the process is so much smoother and you have more options and your outcomes are better when you call early.
Larry, let's go to the other side of the spectrum. What about those who are in urgent mode? Maybe, as you said, they're already going through $6,000 to $9,000 a month. They need help. It's not too late to call elder advisors, correct?
No, well, first of all, you are correct, John. That's why you are by far the most insightful television host of all Kentucky. And at Wave 3, Listens Live, John Ramsey. Don't miss a minute. DVR it, Wave 3, Listens Live, John Ramsey. That's why you are the most insightful person for television, John, because you ask good questions. So your question is predicated on the crisis. The house is burning down. Well, we can help. We can still fix the fire. We can get it under control. But you need to come in and sit with us. Don't just sit there on your hands like Lindsay was alluding to. You probably need to come in. You do need to come in now. The house is burning down. We can still help. Husband and wife, we can protect all of the assets. For a single person, we can protect half. But it does start with a phone call. I can't help you if I don't know where you hurt. 855-LARRY-55. You can go to the website, elderadvisors.com. I know there's families out there right now that mom or dad are in rehab. They're getting their 20 days, and they want to wait and see how it's going to play out. Don't wait. You don't have the luxury. That can stop literally at any moment. Now you're burning $200 to $300 a day. That's why you need to get in front of this. Matter of fact, I've got a gentleman that was meeting at 1 o'clock. I had to back him up to 1:30 because you're more important than me. You're more important.
No.
Important too, so.
Now I feel guilty. I feel horrific. I'm gonna let you both go so you can go to work. Elder advisors, again, they will go to work for you. Don't go broke in a nursing home. Lindsay, have a great day. Larry, have a fantastic day.
Thank you, John.
All right. Once again, it is Elder Advisors. Give them a call today. Pre-planning. We highly recommend it. We'll take a little bit of a break and then